Some behaviors don't look like pain. They look like intelligence, control, even strength. But psychology suggests something darker beneath the surface. Not everyone who struggles looks broken. Some people look calm, functional, sharp, yet inside something is constantly running. This video isn't about obvious warning signs. It's about the quiet ones, the behaviors most people praise, but psychology links to hidden mental strain. If you recognize yourself in even one of these, don't click away, because the last one explains why so many people feel exhausted without knowing why.
Behavior number 1 is emotional self-control that never truly switches off. You rarely lose your temper. You rarely show frustration. People often describe you as strong, balanced, or easy to deal with. But psychology shows that constant emotional regulation comes at a cost. You're not calm because nothing affects you. You're calm because your mind learned to contain reactions before they surface. Over time, emotions don't disappear. They compress. They move inward, where they quietly accumulate pressure. What looks like maturity on the outside often hides chronic internal effort. The nervous system stays active, even during rest. This kind of control isn't weakness. It's adaptation. But when adaptation becomes permanent, the body and mind never fully relax. Behavior number 2 is replaying conversations long after they end. You revisit words, tone, facial expressions. Not because you're socially anxious, but because your mind is searching for certainty. Psychologists link this pattern to hyper-responsibility, the belief that it's your job to prevent tension, misunderstanding, or emotional disruption. Your brain keeps scanning the past to protect the future. Even when nothing went wrong, your mind asks, "Did I miss something?" Rest becomes difficult because the thinking doesn't stop when the moment ends. Your body may be home, but your mind is still working. This isn't overthinking for no reason. It's a mind trained to anticipate consequences. Behavior number 3 is feeling strangely calm during crises, but empty once they're over. When things go wrong, you function. You think clearly. You act decisively. Others panic. You don't. Psychology connects this to long-term stress adaptation. Your nervous system learned that alertness equals safety. But once the danger passes, there's no emotional release, no relief, just a quiet drop. Calm becomes your default state, not peace. And because you appear capable under pressure, your internal exhaustion often goes unnoticed, including by you. Behavior number 5 is constant mental scanning. You notice subtle changes, mood shifts, tension in a room. Your brain reads environments automatically. Psychology links this to heightened threat awareness, a survival mechanism developed over time. You're not anxious. You're vigilant. And vigilance doesn't shut off easily. Even in safe moments, your nervous system remains alert, quietly watching for what might go wrong next. It helped you once, but now it drains energy without permission. Being perceptive isn't the problem. Never resting from perception is.
Behavior number 6 is the feeling of being different, without knowing exactly why. You function well. People respect you. Yet there's a sense of distance, like you're observing life instead of fully inhabiting it. Psychology describes this as emotional distancing caused by long-term adaptation. Not numbness, protection. It creates safety, but also quiet isolation. You're present but guarded, connected but filtered. This distance doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your mind learned to stay slightly apart, to stay safe. Behavior number 7 is constant self-analysis. Questioning your thoughts, doubting your reactions, replaying moments in your head and wondering if you said too much or not enough. Asking yourself if something is wrong with you, even when nothing obvious is. Psychology links this behavior to deep self-awareness, but also to chronic inner pressure. You don't just experience life, you step outside of it and watch yourself living. Every emotion gets examined, every reaction gets evaluated, every decision is reviewed, sometimes long after it no longer matters. This constant monitoring creates distance, not because you lack feeling, but because your mind never allows anything to simply exist without interpretation. Over time, life becomes something you analyze instead of fully inhabit. Moments lose spontaneity. Rest feels incomplete. And the most unsettling part is this. People with this behavior are often described as thoughtful, intelligent, and reflective. Psychology doesn't deny that, but it also recognizes the cost. When self-awareness turns constant, the mind never truly rests. It stays alert, even in calm moments. Always watching, always checking. If you recognized yourself in this, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your mind adapted to something that once required extra awareness. And adaptation is intelligence, even when it hurts. Understanding doesn't solve everything overnight, but it changes the way you relate to yourself. And sometimes that shift alone is enough to make the weight lighter. If this way of exploring the mind resonates with you, you'll feel at home here. Subscribe to Gulbosphere, where we explore psychology, behavior, and the quiet patterns most people never notice. More videos coming soon.